What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy 𝗵𝗁𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 operating system was not found. Try disconnecting any drives that don't contain the operating system. Or you'll get another error that says the boot is not in order, something among those words. Now, if we go ahead and try to troubleshoot this by hitting Alt-Control-Delete, it will reset your computer, and we're going to hit F2 depending on what key it is for you to get to your BIOS. However, mine is F2. Give it a second. All right, so please go to, like, if you don't have an ASRock and whatever motherboard you are using, you know, go to the documentation under your manufacturer to make sure that you have the correct, you know, settings. However, here on the right, it'll say boot proprietary, and I make sure yours, like this one right here, is the Windows 10 that I have installed, and it has to be all the way on the very top, and the rest are at the bottom. But I'm still getting problems. So give this a shot first. Make sure that your Windows device or your Windows hard drive is at the very top. Or what you can do is go to the advanced mode and go to the boot tab here and make sure the boot option 1, which means, you know, this will be booted up first. And right here is the Windows hard drive. And go ahead and click on exit, then save changes, and make sure you hit yes. However, it still has a problem for me, so we need to get more technical with it. But do give your computer a reboot here, and hopefully it'll work for you. If it doesn't, continue on with the video. I went ahead and plugged in my USB stick that contains Windows OS installer. So yes, you do need to get a USB stick that has the Windows installer in it. Let's go ahead and close out of this. It's going to reboot, and we want to hit F2 again to get back into our BIOS. All right, so it says it will be booting from our USB key first. I just want to double check if that is true. So boot option 1, if I move this a little bit to the left, boot option 1, and it starts from the USB key. Then for some reason it has this other USB key on the third boot, so we want to move that up to the second just to be on the safe side. Now that looks proper to me. Let's go ahead and save the save changes, and yes. Now it's going to reboot into our Windows key. When I say Windows key, I mean Windows USB device. I don't know why I keep saying USB key, or USB, or Windows key. Alright, so this screen will pop up for you, Windows Startup. You can go ahead and click on Next. We are not going to install now. We're going to hit Repair Computer on the bottom left, and it'll give us options. We want to select Troubleshoot. Go ahead and click on Startup Repair, and hopefully this will actually fix your startup problem. Then reboot the computer afterwards. If it still doesn't, what we need to do next after that is go to command prompt, and we want to type in Diskpart. So if I zoom in just a little bit and adjust my camera accordingly. Okay, Diskpart, and it's going to bring us into another menu. So we want to view our hard drive. So we're going to type in list disk, and it shows disk 0 all the way to disk 4. So this is where you need to find which of your hard drives is which. So mine is disk 2. If you are having troubles to find out which of your hard drives is which that has the Windows operating system on it, unplug all the other hard drives and leave the one hard drive that has Windows operating system on it, then you'll be fine. So once you find out your hard drive, you're going to type in select. Let me move the mouse. Select disk 2. For you, it could be disk 0, but mine is number 2. and we're going to list the partitions. So list partition, oops, and it'll say partition 1 and partition 2. So normally it's partition 1, so select partition 1, and then we're going to activate that partition. And now it's active, and you're going to type in exit, and you're going to go ahead and close out of the command prompt here. So if we zoom back out, here on the right, you'll see that big red square. Go ahead and click exit, then turn off your computer. However, for me, I'm still having that issue. If you don't have that issue, then go ahead and just end the video here. But if you're still having that issue, come back over to this menu, and we're gonna go to troubleshooting again. And just for that shiz and giggles, just try startup repair just to see if it'll work. Now, since you're on the correct partition, you're on the correct hard drive and the correct partition, just give the startup and reboot or startup repair another try and reboot your computer. If it still doesn't work, then come back here, go to command prompt. So after the partition does not work for you, what we want to do is go back into our terminal, and we're going to type in the bootrec space fix mbr. Then we're going to type in bootrec /space/fix boot fix boot, and if it gives you an access denied, then what you want to type in next is bootsect/nt60 space sys. Then it'll say target volume will be updated with a boot manager capable of boot code, and this is what we're looking for. Then you're able to type in boot fix again, which I did not type that in, but let's go ahead and do that just for the sake of the video. /fix boot. And it says access denied still, but that should not occur for you. But it'll say the operation completed successfully. Then you want to type in the bootrec rebuild, capital B, capital C, capital D. Then we're going to go ahead and type in exit. And we're going to go ahead and turn off computer. We're just going to reset it entirely, and hopefully we are now able to go on towards our Windows 10 operating machine. So now our Windows 10 operating system is now actually booting up. The Windows key is not on the computer, so if you followed all these steps, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more tutorial videos, and I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys have a great day. Unlike me, this made me want to pull out my hair. All right, bye!
Check out Restream.io. It allows you to restream to multiple platforms all at once from your OBS or XSplit or whatever streaming platform you are using. You can stream to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Now, why would you do this? You can get that extra exposure because such platforms are really hard to grow on, and you can build an audience. Now, if we check over onto the Restream platform, you can see the entire list that will allow you to stream. And then here at the bottom here are the premiums. So you can stream towards your personal profile on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. You can even double the channels if you have multiple channels. If we go back towards our destinations here, you can toggle which ones you want to stream to all at the same time, and we can just with a simple of a switch. If we also click on the update titles, we can simultaneously change the channels of the title, description, and if we're playing a game, we can change through the pre-selected listings here, or we can go ahead and just type in whatever game that is not listed, and it'll update it on those platforms. So give Restream.io a try here today for free.
Thank you for sticking around. Please feel free to watch my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow my social media. If you're feeling generous, check out my Patreon or send in a donation of any amount with PayPal. It really helps out with post-production, equipment, food in my belly, and also continue making free content for you guys. Links in the description. Y'all take care, and thank you once again.